Hi, Fearless Fam! Welcome to Fearless Faith Podcast. Together with me is our special guest, retiree and now a full-time missionary. Used to be an HR practitioner. We have here Tita Ann.
Hello everyone. Hi Ka.
How are you po?
Okay, great.
How's retirement life?
Oh, great so far.
How's
Masaya.
it? Kasi grabe, October lang.
Yeah, October
It was-
lang.
And then November, how was your November? Like your first
My
month?
November was fully packed. As in, a few days after retirement, may pilgrimage na kami
Oo.
agad sa
Sunod-sunod.
Cagayan. Sunod-sunod. And then we had a basic faith formation in Baguio a few days after. So we had no time to really, be still.
Mhm.
So we were on our toes doing missionary work.
And now we just finished our planning.
Now we just finished our planning for Cluster 4,
Yes.
Catholics for Family and Life Singles.
And si Tita Ann, ang punong abala. Ang facilitator namin all throughout. Grabe. And I remember also one time when I was with my daughter, Natalia Summerlove, sabi niya na, you're like my grandma. Grandma kasi yung grandma niya. And sabi ko, why? Kwento niya sa mom ko, sa grandma. Says, hey, we met someone that's like you. Then my mom was like, why? Because she's also sweet. Sabi niya. And nakakatuwa. So, Tita, tell us about your childhood.
My childhood.
Were you always been spiritual or religious as a kid or not really?
I remember when,
Na-develop na lang ba?
parang bata pa ako, gano'n na. Yeah, when I was in, I think it started high school. I had my high school in Marino. I would visit.
Kasi same year halos eh, di ba?
Oo. So I would visit the chapel almost every day. And then nung college na, I went to UST. Yun, every day na talaga.
That's why.
Yeah.
Mommy ko naman college, Mary Noller.
Mm.
Baka nga hindi kayo nag-abot kasi
Oo.
nag-college ka in UST.
Oo. So, and then, when I started working, my first job was with Union Bank. So I would visit the chapel at Far East Bank before I would walk to the office. So every day yon, I would, hindi kompleto yung araw ko kung hindi ako dumadaan ng chapel.
So who was your influence when it comes to your faith? Was it your mom, your dad, or was it just a individual walk?
Wala
Pwede
akong
din
naisip.
school, pwede din your teacher, or pwede din along the way na lang with your marriage. I
Yeah.
don't know.
When I was still single, kasi my family saradong Katoliko. As in, we would hear mass every Sunday. Tapos, holiday of obligations like Christmas, New Year, talagang sama-sama kami magsimba. But I guess there was really this calling for me to, I don't know, visit the chapel every day of my life.
Yeah.
It just makes me so complete that I visit the chapel first.
Parang kulang na yung araw.
Kulang na yung araw ko. Sometimes, ngayong before I retired sa San Miguel, I would normally hear Mass 8 o'clock. And then before going home, I would still pass by the chapel to say thank you for my day. So, hindi ko alam. Talagang siguro parte na ng buhay.
How was it being an HR?
An
For
HR,
how many years? Okay.
33 years
33
with Petron,
years.
4 years in Union Bank.
Okay. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Grabe, big brands,
Yeah.
corporate.
HR, I love my job. I really do.
And for sure, they also love you too. Because not all HRs are nice.
Yeah.
Or di ko lang alam, baka iba ka sa community, iba na kapag corporate. I don't know.
I
kapag
think you have to love what you're doing and also embrace the people around you to be successful in HR. I guess in anything in life, diba? You have to like and love what you're doing and embrace the people around you. So, yun.
And how's corporate life? Kasi iba ang community life sa corporate life.
Oo naman.
Right?
it's full of deadlines and expectations and deliverables and thinking out of the box and being able to deliver. So it's all that stuff. Pero yun na nga eh, when I was still there, I loved it. I loved doing it. I really loved my job. I used to head succession, training and development, recruitment, and employee relations. And every all these kasi pertains to employee development and organizational development. So anything and everything that makes a person better, makes a person excel, makes a person lead, yun, sa group ko yun.
And ito yung, alam kong medyo napagkwentuhan na natin to during our Baguio trip. Your Baguio trip, because I was there when you visited us for our Baguio BFF. Ano yung love story nyo naman ni Tito Big? Paano kayo nag-meet?
Blind date?
Blind date!
Gusto mo ba yun?
I guess now was online.
Oh.
At least sa inyo, face-to-face
Oo.
talaga ang blind date.
Manual.
How was it?
We had a common friend in Union Bank, si Stella Lasam. She was with training. Sabi niya, uy, meron akong friend, papakilala ko sa'yo, atinista.
Yun ang description.
Oh,
Yun saan pa yung description? Yun lang. Okay.
Atinista.
Hindi sinabi na masarap magluto.
Hindi pa, wala pa yun. So, yun. Lumabas kami once, tapos sabi ko, Stella, yung boring.
Ano pa rin ka kay Tito Binky that time?
And then,
Pero they gave him a chance. Kasi minsan hindi naman lumalabas agad lahat sa first date.
he was very persistent and he's very witty kasi.
That's what we like about guys.
Yeah.
Kapag pinakitaan na nila tayo na very persistent sila.
Persistent sila. Tapos he's the quiet type. He's not like me na, you know, I laugh my heart out. Siya hindi, very quiet siya. Oh, very quiet siya, pero very analytical.
Nag-compliment.
Yes, so yun. So I saw a lot of things not in me, in him. So yun.
Kamusta yung walk nyo in the community, syempre as couples? Tell me about the first time you joined community. As a couple.
It was a good friend of mine from Petron, Cecil Natividad, who said na, uy, susunduin namin kayo, mag-attend kayo nung first, parang sa inyo, sa atin, BFF.
Okay.
Doon,
Couples.
CLP. Okay. So
That was the 12-week.
Oo. Sabi ni Binky, uy, no promises ayoko nang, hindi ko yata type yung ganyan. Sabi ko, nakakaya kay
So
Cecil.
it was more on you at that time.
Yes. Sabi ko, nakakaya kay Cecil na we have to attend. Kasi imagine, susunduin pa na nila tayo. So, napapayag siya. And then, that was the first weekend. The second weekend, sabi niya, mag-peace ka na. Pupunta na tayo CLP. So, sa kanya lang nanggaling. So, mukhang na-touch siya.
Pinag-pray mo ba yun?
Hindi ko siya pinag-pray. Parang I just let it, happen. And I don't know, that was the beginning. And then 25 years after, we're still here.
Biggest blessing that you think the community also gave you, or maybe your marriage?
It's living a God-centered life. Na pagka meron ka palang pagka ganun pala yung buhay mo, parang life is more meaningful, more purposeful, na alam mo bakit ka gumigising sa umaga. Yung gano'n na mas tahimik ang buhay, mas magandang buhay.
So for sure, may mga struggles din in a marriage. Like, ano yung masashare mo, tita, na parang na-feel mo na God really worked on your marriage? May bang instances that you're also willing to share to us? Hindi kailangan in detail, but maybe...
Si Binky kasi, di ba, I told you earlier na he's the quiet type.
Ang hirap pala makipag-away sa gano'n.
Hindi mo na alam
hindi mo
alam kung anong nangyayari sa isip niya or sa kanya.
In his mind.
Oo, you really...
Parang siya pa yung mas babae. Di ba usually pag babae, yun yung parang di mo alam kung ano yun.
Ako'y maingay. So, Pero in the community kasi, di ba, you pray as a household. So when he prays, that's when I learn more about what he's thinking of, his struggles. So doon ko lang nakikita through his prayers. So through prayer, I got to know him more. Kasal na kami noon, ha? Pero you really don't get to know a person,
Agree.
diba? Unless there's something like this who would help both of you. So it was through the household prayers where I got to see his heart, diba? His mind. Tapos, doon ko rin mas nakita, uy, ang ganda palang ng pagkatao niya. Parang
You
gano'n.
fall in love even more with your partner.
Yeah. But sometimes
Yeah.
it's not that easy, ah.
Yeah, for sure.
Oo. Sometimes it's also difficult to love someone, diba? Pero when you're in the community and you live a God-centered life, it's not a choice. Diba? It's not a choice.
Okay. And because of that, baka you would also like to invite everyone to come and join us for our 10th conference this January.
I invite you to open your heart and your mind to a community that is life-changing. It changed us. It changed us as a couple. It changed our marriage. We became more focused, more directed. And I would share this with any other couple I would encounter. Kasi it's a blessing eh. Sobrang
That
blessing.
you really want to share. Kung
Share,
ano yung
yes.
nabago sa
Oo.
buhay mo, sa marriage.
Sobrang blessing niya na gusto ko sana, 'di ba, i-share siya and ma-experience ninyo all the goodness that it will bring in your life. Same with you, 'di ba?
And thank you, Tita. And I honor you and Tito Benki for everything that you do for the community. And we're really grateful to have you and our singles as singles coordinator. And thank you for guiding us.
Thank you too, Car.
Thank you.
Bye everyone. See you.
See